Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Crusader Kings 2. If you need a little bit of a refresher, we have basically been on a tear against the peoples and duchies, baronies, etc., petty kingdoms of the remainder of what is England. We are Scotland, of course. Our king's doing alright, he's 63 years old, he's gotta die sometime. The only question really is what? Or of what, I guess I should say. Now, we got a couple of things that we should worry about right now. One of them is this dangerous faction, the Chief of Jorvik, which I believe he's like the chief of this area, but there is also like a petty kingdom of Jorvik that's down here, as you can see, but it's under siege right now, so I have no idea how this is going to work out. He wants independence. As of right now, I'm not super worried about it. We definitely have the forces required to take him, but we'll watch this as it develops. And I just want to point out something that a lot of people are thinking that I should absolutely do to make succession better. Basically, we have Gavelkind succession, or Gavelkind. I hope I'm pronouncing it at least somewhat correctly. And under this succession, all of my sons, the kingdom is kind of split amongst them. So, like, the best title goes to the firstborn son, and then the second best title, or second highest title, to the secondborn son, and so on and so forth. People are like, you should really destroy the Kingdom of Ireland title. But unfortunately, you actually can't destroy titles under Gavelkind succession. If I was able to, I would love to, because, of course, this is going to give me, like, a staggering amount of confidence in the fact that my firstborn son will be able to lead, but I can't destroy titles under Gavelkind succession. So I would love to be able to change my succession laws, but I don't think you are able to change your succession laws as a pagan nation. So there's not really too much I can do about this. I guess I can change my gender laws and make it so only males can inherit, or make it so women inherit on the same grounds men do. But I can't right now because some vassals have negative opinions of me, and I don't have Basque culture, and no vassal count or above has negative opinions of me. Who has negative opinions of me? I'm like the dopest leader of all time. Oh, they all have negative opinions of me. Why is that? Let's mouse over and see. Too many held duchies. Too many held duchies? Okay, maybe we should give away a duchy then. Can we grant like a landed title to our wife? No? I wonder if we can give another... Wait, sorry, let's go back to our king here. This is a silly idea to give away a duchy, but at the same time, let's give something else to Grima. She can have the county of Argyll, which will hopefully... Oh, we actually get a... Since she's in the church, her opinion gets better, but at the same time... Alright, that's alright. So we gain piety from that as well. Let's just do this as an experiment, basically. I lost one title. How do my vassals feel about me now? Slightly better on the whole, maybe. Ron Swanson or Bjorn Swanson is still pretty pleased. But anyway, they might be pissed because we go to war all the time as well. So what I am going to do here is just kind of let some time go by. I thought about starting some wars, but then I looked at my troops and was like, you know what? We need some time to build up these armies because we've basically been constantly at war for years. So I'm going to speed up to speed 5 here. We just had a son, which again is not going to make things any easier as time goes on. But it's totally possible that our king will die at some point during this, like, time being sped up region that we have here, where we're getting a lot more troops. That's very good. And we'll use these troops, by the way, to take Wessex, because this is my only serious foe, I think, remaining. Sweden, obviously, is a formidable force as well, but they've got bigger fish to fry over there in the Scandinavian area. We might as well hold a great blot, just to get something done, basically, while we sit here. So the guests have arrived. If you haven't watched any earlier episodes of Blot, it's basically just a big feast / human sacrifice. Let me see. Some of these people are Christian and some of them are not. If they are Christian, they'll get a different, like, flavor text here, but it doesn't really matter. We're just going to sacrifice people to the gods. The thing is, you actually get more points, or more piety and more prestige for sacrificing Christians, which is hilarious. But anyway, now people get super happy with us because the feast is fantastic. That should improve our vassals' opinions of us, at least ever so slightly. They're still pissed because I hold too many duchies. I'm a tyrant, and I'm slothful and craven. I'm 64 years old. What the F do you want from me, guys? Jesus. You're conversing with another guest when loud screams of passion interrupt. In one corner of the room, in full view of everyone else, Chief Valdemar is engaged in carnal pleasures with one of the serving girls. Both are completely naked, and only when they notice the stunned silence in the room do they seem to remember where they are. By Thor! Oh, we actually get pissed with him. And then this guy throws up, so he doesn't like us and we don't like him. But anyway, people are a little bit happier with us now. How's our military looking? Better? I'm gonna continue. Maybe I'll let one more year go by just to replenish our forces, and then I want to wipe Wessex basically off the face of the fucking planet. At which point I should be able to create either the United Kingdom or Brittany. I'm not sure which of the titles is true. Oh, Anders has saved me from a wild boar. I have grown fond of Anders. Oh, but I'm also wounded. And that could sadly represent something that would take our king out. You know, he's an old man. Being ill could be a real problem for him. The lady almost ran me down as I entered the hall. Tearfully, she told me that my son Falky had insulted her again. Falky can get honesty, which may or may not be the best. Let's have him lose honesty. And that's fine by me. I would rather he not be honest, honestly, because it has a weird impact on things. Okay, okay, this guy wants to become independent. You know, we could grant Jorvik independence and then just take it back later. I would rather not deal with civil war right now, so why don't we just grant this dude his independence? He'll be grateful. Hopefully he won't declare war on me, and I believe he'll just take... I should be careful, though, to see what does he have. I'm pretty sure it will only make this one area here independent, like this province of Jorvik. So, you know what? Let me just make sure that's the only title he holds here. Yeah, sure. Let's try it out anyway. This game's all about experimentation. Yeah, so there we go. Jorvik now has one province. I know I fought hard for that, but I really cannot afford to get involved in a civil war right now. So I think this is the right decision. We also need to appoint a new marshal. Sure, Halfdan Jarl of Jorvik. You can research military technology, maybe down here in Cornwall. Or what was once Cornwall before I destroyed it. My prisoner is complaining. Sure, you know what? Very well, I shall be merciful. Whatever. There are a ton of troops from Gwynedd. Who are they at war with? Wessex? If they are at... Oh, shit, they're at war with Mercia, actually. This would be a really great time for me to invade Mercia, because they're going to be drastically weakened. But maybe, actually, I'll take this opportunity to declare war on Wessex with 6,000 troops. Are there any mercenaries available to hire? Yes. We have 460 gold. Sure, you know. Let's go to war with Wessex. Is there any, like, good casus belli that I can get? I don't have a good casus belli. What if I come down here? Can I really not declare war on them? What's wrong with that? Oh, he's not independent. Who's his king? That's what I should be worried about. Okay. Conquest of Wessex. Beautiful. So we can conquer single border counties with no reasons. If we win, we gain the county of Wessex, which is down here. Oh, we have to really just do war one at a time. That's really frustrating. Maybe it's in our best interest then to conquer Mercia. I really thought I could just subjugate, like, the entire nation here. Maybe we can take we'll go for Dorset, though, or Somerset. This is just a test war, basically. So let's try to get Dorset. Let's try to get Somerset. That's fine by me. And basically, this is just a test war to see if this ends up working out okay for us. We have a lot of troops. The only downside is that it's going to take a long time for them to get where they're going. So we'll just group up all these troops here, and we'll group up the 1,000 or so down here. I write with bad news. I have not been able to convert the people of Diffid. That's okay with me. Again, I apologize for what is inevitably some absolutely awful pronunciation. Let's merge our armies and start making a little bit of headway here into Wessex. I wanna... Oh my god, they have a 4,000 strong force that is just fucking wiped out my other 1,000 there. But that's okay, we have a substantial force ourselves that should be able to beat them in battle. If these guys... Oh, I really wish they didn't fall back this way. These troops are gonna die. We could do like some... Miracle of Dunkirk type stuff, I guess, and try to, you know, get some fleets in here to take them out, but let's just accept that basically these troops are gone. So I'm losing the war right now. The good news is I'm pretty sure this is like all of Wessex's forces right here. So if I wipe them out, then that should be good. But the bad news is I'm pretty sure that this is all of my forces, unless I hire another 2,500 men from mercenaries or something. So if I get wiped out, that's a real fucking problem. That being said, we have a fairly substantial bonus here in terms of number of men, so, you know, we seem to have lost a lot of men, but we definitely did a ton of damage to them as well. So we're just going to continue hunting them down, and we should be able to win battles here. When my guests arrive, my son Falky is the first to greet them and shower them with questions. Good, we could get gregarious. Fantastic. That's a good trait, gives him +2 to diplomacy, I believe. So we'll just keep this up. I have gained the patient trait, which is actually a good thing as well. And that actually increased my stewardship, so maybe I'll be able to hold more in my more holdings in my domain soon. Guthmunder is slow to learn how to talk, with 50% chance of trusting, 25% chance of slothful, greedy, or stutter. We really don't want stutter. That's bad for diplomacy. Diligent is really good. What are the odds of getting diligent? 45% chance? Let's try this. He got a stutter. Okay. Well, you know, we kind of want this son to suck. I'm not saying people with stutters suck. In the Middle Ages, though, it's a real problem, I guess. He's complaining in the dungeon, so we'll just let him rot. We're winning this war pretty handedly right now, but it was not without its fair share of being a little bit scared there right at the very start of it. With 32%. If I just keep like ping-ponging back and forth here, we should be able to destroy his army, and maybe we can get our demands without actually having to engage him in battle. What is going on here? Another dangerous faction. Independence from who? Chief of Devon and Chief of Glamorgan. All right, well, we're probably going to have to go to war with him. We also have a righteous imprisonment. What's wrong with this guy? He's the leader of a plot? What's his plot? Kill King Northernlion the Pious. Okay, we should probably do something about that. We still can't enforce our demands, so I think it's in our best interest to try to siege this territory. And we might have a civil war on our hands soon. Oh god, we're ill. This might be Mayor Ake actually succeeding in a plot to kill us. At which point I would be a very unhappy camper. Just let me win this war first, so that we don't have like 10 wars going on at the same time we're going to be dealing with a succession crisis. Keep in mind what I mentioned in earlier episodes, which is if we have like a succession crisis that actually 100% destroys our army, or 100% destroys our nation, or our personal holdings in the nation, it's, oh shit. It's possible that I can just start as a new character. Well, we have had King Northernlion the First has died. Now we are playing as King Northernlion the Second, and we have a lot of stuff to do here. Okay, so he feasts in Valhalla. How did he die? He died after a period of illness. Now we are King Northernlion II, age 37, married to Joan. And let's look at how things are going here. So, obviously, Ireland is looking a little wonky. Let's see how our brother feels about us, because that's a real issue. He's the King of Ireland. What's his feelings on me? His opinions of me are -8. You know what? To me, that means this guy is like A-okay for now. And really, we didn't end up that jacked up here from this succession. Not as much as I thought we would. We still have this war that we're fighting as well. We definitely probably want to go through with this plot to kill our brother. I just want to take a look at my king's stats here. Pretty bad, really, all told. Yeah, his stewardship is low. His domain size is not good. His prestige is really terrible here from the start. But let's go through what we've got here. We should pick an ambition for him. I think improving his stewardship is probably a smart one so that we can get a higher domain size. 3 titles can be usurped: the Kingdom of Ireland, the Jarldom of Yes, and the Jarldom of Y. We'll handle these once our war is done. Open council positions. Okay, so we should definitely get a good chancellor. Man, we should invite some people to our court because we do not really have, improved relations with Ireland for now. We definitely, we're lacking some things. Would be a good way to put it. Mostly we're lacking people with good skills. So that's been handled. We can call in allies to help us fight this war. That's something I would like to do. He says maybe. We have righteous imprisonment. What is his new plot? Kill King Northernlion the Pious. You did it, man. Problem solved. And now we're just going to finish this war with Wessex. And then we'll talk about what the heck's going on in the future here, because we got problems. Okay, so our brother likes us. He will honor our call to war. Little does he know that we're going to have him killed to consolidate the titles here. Now we have to think about what we're going to do for our own heir, because we really want, of course, our sons to inherit the earth. We don't want to play as their sibling, but do we have any kids? No. So we should. We're 37. Our wife's 18, so she should start pumping out babies any second now. She doesn't really like us, though. That's kind of a problem. Okay, so we'll wait till this war's over, then we'll try to kill our brother. So, unfortunately, King Northernlion I is dead. Long live the king. This is a formal declaration of war. Who is this? The King of Brittany is going to declare war on me? Why is that? I guess he's pissed off that I'm causing all sorts of trouble over here in the English Isles, or British Isles, I guess I should say. Scottish Isles, technically now. Our brother has indeed honored his obligation to come to war, which is nice, even though I will have him killed later. And all I wanted was to take over the rest of the fucking peninsula here, or this island nation, but sadly, Brittany appears to not be super psyched about that. So we'll prepare for war with them. Now, I would love more Irish troops to come over here. Is he actually going to fight me with those 500 men? That can't possibly be a good idea. There's 1,000 men. They're going to stop that siege down there, so I will try to head these guys off in Dorset. Oh, they ran away. All right, we got a lot of troops in our territory here that weird me out a little bit, because I should be able to catch them. I do have these 3,000 men here. If I can win the war with Brittany, and then just get a white peace with them even, that would give me a prestige bonus. And I would also only be fighting one war, which is the way I prefer to handle things. I guess it's not always the way that shit went down in the Middle Ages, but I appreciate this nonetheless. I have no desire to take territory in Brittany. That's not my desire. That's not my aim here. So if I could just stop the war with Brittany, I would be happy. King Per the Liberator. That worries me because I'm definitely a tyrant, and you know usually tyrants are usurped by liberators. That being said, so far so good on getting the white peace here, I think. Our brother in Ireland has caused a serious erosion of confidence in the enemy, which is fantastic. Good, let's just continue wiping out their armies, basically, and we'll do some sieging as necessary in order to ensure that we still maintain kind of dominance. Okay, our Chancellor has died a natural death. That's actually a good thing, because he was kind of an asshole. We definitely need to get more people in our nation, because we have dog shit for, yes, where's Ireland? Gowrie is a county of Ireland. So we'll just improve our diplomatic relations with Ireland. But yeah, we have dog shit goodness in terms of our court right now, which is obviously, you know, not good. Just kind of sending our men through here because we want to destroy the remaining forces in the Wessex army. These 774 men should be easy enough for me to stop. Who's this guy from Sussex? Well, he's probably an ally of Wessex, so we'll just wipe out his forces like so, and that should give us a little bit of a boost in war score. It actually didn't, surprisingly enough. There's another 200 men from Brittany up there. Every time I say Brittany, I feel like I'm really, in a precocious or pretentious way, saying like a 9-year-old girl's name. So we're up to 68%. I wonder if we can enforce our demands there. No. But still, with Brittany, I just want to get basically a 5-year truce and white peace. Okay, so he's still not too psyched about that. Can we form some more military? Yes. There's another 479 men. Oh, we actually have a fairly sizable force here. Why don't we just throw them at this dude? I would find it hard to believe that we'll find ourselves dying with this first kind of invasion force. So we should probably do some more sieging. Oh, we have another 1,500 men in here. Alright, so I feel like things are going to go well for the next little bit here. We definitely need to have a son. I almost want to have our, like, capture some female prisoners so we can have a concubine. And maybe that'll give us more of a chance to have a son. But, you know, only having one son is kind of ideal if we could swing that. And, you know, our king's 37, so he's getting up there a little bit. So it might be able to work. Let's go to Surrey here. We have a lot of men, which... You know what, why don't we just send these guys down here to end this war as soon as possible. The war with Brittany, we can always send ships over. If that was the only force that they could muster, we should not have too much trouble defeating them. But I only want white peace for now. I have no interest in taking over Britannian lands. I don't even know. Good. 6,000 men there, that's pretty solid. I just want to end this war, basically, so we should probably just focus on sieges, but, you know, it's too tempting to just, like, try to wipe out their army instead. We're up to 81%. That's got to be getting close to the point where he would accept it. Good. Okay, he will accept our demands. Fantastic. We'll just give it a second to go through here. Any second now. There we go. So we now are way over our domain size. Let's think about this. We still have war with Brittany. Will he accept white peace at this point? No. So we'll probably have to muster a fleet and then send some men over. I'm not happy about that, though. We only have 16 ships, which is really not enough to get excited about. But let's send them over here regardless, and we'll prepare. We do have, like, again, 8,000 men or something that can make this happen. While we have troops raised, we can't really fight. Or we can't really declare more wars. And I really want to usurp the Kingdom of Ireland, but I'd rather just kill our son. So why don't we try to... First things first, with 615 gold, I think I should invite a lot of dudes to our court. Like, invite nobles to court. It's going to cost us a lot of money. But some of these dudes, inevitably, will have high stats in something, and we can use them on our council. So let's look at this for a second. He's only got 7 diplomacy skill. We now have someone with 10. Congratulations, you are our new Dude, how about a marshal? Marshal, you're doing all right. Our steward. Stewardship is 20. That's pretty good. What is really bad here? He's a masterful scholar, a masterful schemer. Do we not have anyone better than that? All right, well, I'm glad I invited people regardless, because now we have people in our court who we can hopefully use to kill our half-brother here. And we are his heir, so we'll get the Kingdom of Ireland if he dies. So, seems like a smart idea to at least try this here. Hopefully he doesn't discover this, because he's been a really great ally for us so far. Now, sadly, we're not really doing well when it comes to inviting people in on this plot. But here's what I'm thinking. Let's see who has plot power, like really high plot power. 61%, the Spy Master of Ireland. He kind of likes us, so you know what I'm going to... Oh, I can't grant him a landed title? Can I bribe him? Let me think about this. I've never really been successful with these. I want to give these guys landed titles so that I can invite them to court, and they won't come. I can send him a gift. That'll improve his opinion of me. And then I'll invite to plot. Yes. Okay, so we basically bribed his spy master to join our plot, and that should make it much more plausible to kill him. Is there anybody else that we can get in on this? What does she think of us? She's already pretty fond of us. She's not psyched about the plot, but I'll send her a little gift, and she's still not psyched about the plot. Anyway, let's just let time go on here. I realize my domain size is too big, or my holdings are too big. That guy's joined us. What's our intrigue now? 85. So we still need, like, one more person. What about Gwen? How's Gwen doing? We could send him a gift, too. Does he like us? Yeah, he likes us enough now to join. Okay, fantastic. That should be enough to at least get the wheels in motion here. I just want to do this for now, just to see if we can get over 100. And we're so close. We just need one more person, which will hopefully happen right now. Good. Okay, so now that's sorted. He's going to at least have an attempt on his life. This has turned into a fairly interesting episode here. The first episode where Scotland hasn't actually grown, but it's actually gotten smaller. So what we would need to do now, I think, is we need to end the war with Brittany. There's no question about that. And we need to choose who to give our, which vassal to give some more land to. So what about this guy? How's he doing? He has a child? Yes, so I don't like him. Let's go throughout our courts. Sorry, the court of us, not his court. And we'll see if there's anybody who is childless and maybe desires some land. So what about this guy? Ringvalder? He's our chancellor. He is an indulgent wastrel and he's ambitious. I don't like that, because that means he's likely to want independence later. How about Rogvalder? If we, go to his traits. Indulgent wastrel, just, diligent, proud, gluttonous. You know what? With no wife and no kids, congratulations, you are the new owner of the county we just took, the county of Somerset. And we'll include our lower titles. And good, we're back. I could have actually kept one of those holdings for myself. So we really need to, first off, merge this fleet. That's a necessity. We need to basically tell Brittany to fuck off here. And that might not be the easiest thing in the world. But I probably just need to shoot down, like, one of their holdings or something, and then we can get a white piece and I can send my men back. Because I really don't want to be fighting this war, let's be honest. Like, if I could white piece these guys, I would love to. You go back here, and we'll create, like, another force out of, you know, a few thousand men, or a couple thousand men. That's probably pretty good. 1.3 thousand men, in actuality. So we'll let time go by, and then we'll send these dudes back here. And the cat's gonna meow, but don't worry about it, cat. I'm conquering Europe here. I'm not, for once, I'm not actually conquering Europe. I'm actually just like, stop trying to conquer me, you scumbags. I wonder if our ships could actually like attack the enemy ships here and succeed. No, we don't. Oh shit. All right, well that explains why Brittany's not too scared of me. We should definitely keep these ships around this area, and we should merge our forces because they have a 9,000 force army here. Oh, we've captured some people. Oh, no, we haven't captured people. There's actually just been a revolt. Okay, so let's get our son to get this revolt here. Or, sorry, not our son, our brother, to start this revolt here. And I, again, just want a white piece, please God. Okay, he doesn't want it. Let's, again, create another new army here. And we'll send some men over. There's 675, 1,100, 1,600. I'm not sure if 1,600 can even fit. But I hope that they can. It's kind of an interesting situation that we've got on our hands here. Can they? No, they can't. Okay. So we're going to have to kind of create a new unit like that. Okay, we'll send 983 men over. The problem is, there is oh no, he let my... Now my son doesn't like me at all. Or sorry, not my son, again, my heir, who is my half-brother, doesn't like me at all. But he has still honored his obligation to come to war, which is great. And we still do have the plot power necessary to make this happen, but... Jesus, why'd you let that slip, man? We were in a good situation there. So we'll send another 900 men across. The problem is I desperately do not want to get in a war with Brittany that is like a Pyrrhic victory. Like, I don't... For either of us, really. I have no interest in, you know, getting involved in Western European politics outside of my own little domain here. I don't know why they decided to be pure assholes. We need to stop that peasant revolt as well. Can we summon some troops? Not enough, I feel, but that's okay. Whatever. We can always hire some mercenaries to get this. Oh, they're there? I own this territory? Did that guy die or something? I just want to give this area away. Maybe that's why Brittany's so pissed off with me. So we'll send, we need to create another unit here. I would merge these forces together. This is not the best army management I've ever done, but keep in mind, this is kind of the first time I've ever found myself in what I would consider kind of a unique situation here. 1,400 men, that might be enough to get across. I hope that we split this army basically in two. Yes, okay. The 1,300 men is enough to get across anyway. Now remember, the Britannian force, I hope I pronounced that correctly, is substantially larger than mine. I only want a white piece. That's it. He still doesn't want it. This is really frustrating, actually. So we'll send you back over there. The real issue here is that if they start, like, wanting to fight me with all of their troops, there's not a whole lot I can do about it except, you know, take it and right on the chin. Okay, someone has fabricated a claim. We can imprison. 50% chance. I don't want to get involved in a civil war right now, so I'm not going to take that option. Oh my god, we got another fucking peasant revolt here. What's going on here? I'm afraid that the end visit seems to have done more harm than good. So that's our chancellor sucking. And of course there's fucking 5,000 men back here. Okay, so first things first, ignore the peasant revolts. Pay no attention to those. Instead, we are going to try to win this invasion here. The real problem is that I have to send these fucking men back one by one. Or these troops back one by one. Okay, here we might be able to destroy the Kingdom of Ireland here. He's basically saying, Nut, my co-conspirator, has sent word that a massive pit of manure has been prepared under the floorboards of an abandoned inn on a path King Sigurthor and I will travel. Or Sigurthor the First will travel with his escort. Once they are seated at a table, kaboom. Does it work? Please tell me yes. I need these Irish troops to help me. Failure! King Sigurthor discovered the manure and avoided the explosion. Thankfully, my role remains unknown. Fuck. Is it so hard to kill a king? This siege is gonna work here in just a second. Okay, so now we are at 29%. Please fucking accept my... Oh, my gentle Jesus. Okay. Military, mercenaries. We're gonna use these mercenaries to wipe out at least one of these peasant revolts. I really want these Irish troops under my control now so that I can actually, like, create or stop these peasant wars. And I really I don't even want this area in Brittany. Just have it, man. It doesn't interest me. We're now at 40%. He's got to accept a white piece now. Yes, okay. We gained some prestige or something as a result. Beautiful. Let me just move my troops back, and then we'll probably end this episode as it is right now. We got to wait for him to accept first. Good. Okay, fantastic. Send troops back, and then I will end this episode because, Jesus, we got some issues on our hands here. Sir, 1,300 men, you go back this way. And we're going to have to do this like 4 times. You come back this way, and then we've got, what, 3,000, 1,000. Send the 1,000 back like this, and then you come up here, and amazingly, I'm really surprised that this has not gone worse than I thought or worse than it could have. I really expected this first succession to basically just be like the end of our lives as far as, you know, this kingdom goes. Let's create a new unit here, and we'll just summon 1,500, yeah, roughly. We'll probably have to break this up one more time. The reason is you don't want to disband troops in enemy territory, because if you disband troops in enemy territory, a lot of them don't come back, which makes sense because I guess, you know, how are they going to get a boat at this point in their advanced age? So send you over there. You come back here. We'll split this up into 2 units. Brittany, I will remember this. The fact that we ended up surviving this kind of slight is very surprising to me nonetheless. But here we go. 1,400 men. You go back over and come over here. We still have all these men summoned because I still need to put down these peasant revolts. Never forget. merge these troops, and then start marching them up here, where they're basically going to be pure assholes to me. We might even be able to beat the peasant revolts before this episode ends, and I would love to be able to kill the King of Ireland and re-inherit that territory so that it turns out we didn't really lose that much in this episode. You know, for all of our successful campaigning, we still ended up being kind of thrown under the bus here, just by virtue of the fact that a lot of people decided to turn their backs on me at the same time. Okay, our fleet can go under here. Good. Let's just take a second here. We still got so much shit to deal with. Oh my god, why did my troops get destroyed there? That's interesting. Yeah, we still have a lot of shit to deal with. Like, we've got titles to usurp if we can't actually manage to kill our heir, our half-brother. We have... Okay, that should be one peasant revolt basically fucked. Are they coming here now? I think they are. We should be able to win this war pretty handedly. I don't even... Like, I guess I want to... knock these guys down and then actually win these wars to enforce my demands, because I want to imprison them. What about white peace? What do I get in white peace? 10 prestige? Sure, let's just stop the wars for now. This is the big thing. We'll send you down here. Good, okay, white peace. What about this guy? Can I convince him to do white peace as well? That would be a good end of this episode. No, we're gonna have to destroy his army. Should be easy enough. There we go, we got to 100% already. All right. Choose wisely, motherfucker. Now I'm enforcing my demands, and you are in my prison. Holy shit. Okay, let's just do some quick little kind of upkeep at the end of this episode. Mercenaries need to be dismissed. One child lacks a guardian. That's our half-brother, so why don't we... let's just to have him educated by a total dunce. Dude with 0, or lady with 0. That's perfect. Our domain size is okay. Righteous imprisonment... We're not going to worry about this yet. We'll tackle that next episode. We don't even want to worry about the title being usurped, because dangerous factions. Independence in where? Shrewsbury? Prince Bercy for Scotland. We got a lot of shit to deal with on the next episode. But as always, thanks for watching. Principal things that we're going to have to worry about on the next episode. Getting the Kingdom of Ireland back through assassinating our half-brother and dealing with these factions and probably inevitable civil war. But as always, thanks for watching. This has been the first new generation, or the first episode in the new generation. I hope you've enjoyed watching it, and I will see you next time.